And they're off. Party time tonight. The big names and not so big are all under the stars tonight. It is Derby Eve in Louisville, and the WHAS 11 team right here has you covered for the next 30 minutes. Hello, everybody, and thanks for joining us. I'm Doug Proffitt. We are bringing you team coverage from the biggest Derby Eve parties. Shirlene Shanklin has been at Unbridled Eve for hours tonight with photojournalist Elijah McKenzie covering the red carpet. But first, we're going to be heading to the original Derby Eve Gala. Barnstable Brown, now 34 years old, on Spring Drive in the Highlands. Here's who arrived within the past hour. Louisville's Jack Harlow just after 10 tonight, smiling, getting a big reaction from the crowd, but once again, one of the few big names choosing not to talk to reporters lined up at Barnstable Brown tonight. Harlow stood for a few seconds, then headed off into the party. Also, Super Bowl winning quarterback, 27-year-old Patrick Mahomes, wearing sunglasses, also not talking tonight, smiling but bypassing reporters and heading into the party. Mahomes played golf at Valhalla today and will be doing the ceremonial Riders Up at the Derby tomorrow. Now, Bobby McSwine is live at Barnstable Brown, and Bobby, you have had a good time talking to some stars.
Yes, Doug, I had a great night. It's truly a star-studded event here at the 34th annual Barnstable Brown Gala. Now, like you said, some of those big names didn't speak to reporters, but at least they interacted with their die-hard fans. We spoke to some Jack Harlow fans before the evening started, and he got back out to give them autographs and stuff, so that was a good thing, even though he didn't speak to reporters. Now, of course, everyone was dressed to the nines. I heard singing. Of course, we know that the Gala brings great performances every year, and fans welcomed everyone into this gala tonight. They graced the red carpet, took pictures, and spoke to us about why this means so much to them. Now, of course, we know that the Barnstable Brown Gala raises money for an important cause, diabetes. So far, it's raised $17 million for its research center in Lexington. Now, they all have different reasons why they like this event: the dresses, the music, the food, and the drinks. But that was a big reason for why they continue to support this major event for 34 years. Let's hear from some of the stars. I heard you sing at this gala before. Is that true? And are you going to sing tonight? I heard you sing before.
No, you were there?
No, I wasn't there.
Oh, you heard that I sang. Good. You didn't actually hear me sing, which is good for you. I have before. It wasn't good. The effort was there. The execution, not so much. So I don't know. I guess we'll see where it goes. I hope I don't have to.
But are you better, though?
Tomorrow I will be.
Okay.
Today I was an observer. I was enjoying the moment and having a good time. I will have a good time tomorrow too, but tomorrow I'm gonna be making some bets.
What are you looking forward to?
The food.
The food. Good food.
Jack Harlow is from Kentucky, right? You better do something.
Yes, they're excited.
Jack!
Now, you might hear this music behind me. Now, you know that the fun does not end tonight. Tomorrow, many of these celebrities will head to the track and place their bets on their favorite horse. I tried to get the scoop on who they're going for so I can know, but they were pretty tight-lipped about that. Some even said they're trying to scope out who other people are going to be betting for so that they can place those bets as well. So we'll keep that posted. But for now, back to you, Doug.
All right, Bobby, you look great. One of the stars there at Barnstable Brown herself tonight. Thank you, Bobby. We'll see you in just a second. Well, large crowds of fans are also in the street outside the Barnstable Brown Estate House cheering on the guests as they arrive. Fans holding up signs and cheering as the stars started to roll in. Neighbors along Spring Drive say they enjoy the atmosphere. One group even making their own party tent. They are tailgating the Barnstable Brown party.
I know it gets loud, and I said instead of sort of complaining about how loud the party is, let's embrace the party and make a little party with the party, right? So that's really the idea. And one thing led to another. We ended up getting this. We actually added some furniture a little while ago. We've got a little bar set up, private bar for the record.
Who are you looking forward to seeing the most this year?
Richie Sambora for Bon Jovi, of course, and I like Joey Fatone, Boys to Men.
I'm a big Mahomes fan, and once I heard he's going to be here, I just knew I had to go. So I made this sign and I wanted him to notice me.
Louisville's award-winning Lincoln Bridge opening the night at the Galt House downtown, setting the tone for this big party. That's where celebrities and well-known athletes are showing up for Unbridled Eve. And WHS 11's night team Charlene Shanklin with photojournalist Elijah McKenzie have been talking it up with the stars and joining us live. Charlene, you've been busy tonight.
Yes, I have, Doug. I am at the Galt House at the Unbridled Eve, and as you can see behind me, there's a lot of people enjoying themselves. In the ballroom right now, they're having a good time with the entertainment. But before they came in on the red carpet, they made a great splash. Now, I spoke to everyone from sports legends, hit makers, and reality show stars, and one thing they all have in common, they're excited to be here.
You know, I would have to say it's the people, it's the traditions, it's the fashion, it's the food, it's everything that makes Kentucky, Kentucky. You know, I'm honored to be Miss Kentucky.
We want to be positive, but we want to show the inner city, no matter how dark your circumstances are, no matter how much it can beat you up. If you stay strong and you steadfast and you keep your eyes on a positive goal, work hard, anything can be possible.
Well, it's been on my bucket list for 64 years, and it's just, yesterday was Randy's birthday, and so this is what we wanted to do for his birthday. It's 10 years after the stroke, have beautiful weather. The people here in Louisville are absolutely fabulous.
I really felt like a kid today. I was just kind of really jumping around, excited about the bets and looking at the horses. So tomorrow is going to be even more amazing. But I got to do my homework tonight. You know, I'm very competitive, and I want to win.
The energy has been great. The people have been great. The races have been great. The weather has been great. So just great energy, great vibes. I'm loving it.
Now again, I'm at the Unbridled Eve Gala where some 1,800 guests are here tonight. Now, of course, you know, I had to ask the question, who will win the Derby, the next Derby race? And they told me everything from checking the odds to the name of the horse's color, or even maybe the name or their favorite color. Those are all the things that all the guests are talking about. But you know, one thing that is very important is tonight. And tonight, 12 nonprofit organizations will benefit from tonight's proceeds. Now, again, this is Charlene Shanklin, and I'm at the Unbridled Eve, and everyone is having such a good time, and you can hear the music, and everybody's jamming and having a good time. But for one Derby 149 with photojournalist Elijah McKenzie, I'm Charlene Shanklin for WHS 11 Night Team on your side. Back to you, Doug, so I can party.
Keep on going, Charlene. Do a little dance for us. All right, Charlene is showing up the stars tonight. I love it at Unbridled Eve. Thank you. Great coverage. Well, the party started shortly after the Oaks race ended after 6 o'clock tonight. And Oaks Day turned into a tremendous success. Rain-free and no catastrophic injuries to any horses. So important. Take a look at these photos taken from high above by our own Reed Yaden. 106,308 racing fans showing up today at the track. That's 6% more than the rainy Kentucky Oaks last year. Fans told us today the weather was a gift, allowing their outfits to shine. Well, you're watching the Derby Eve parties now. After the Kentucky Derby tomorrow, a moving party will take over Broadway in Louisville, the traditional cruising. Louisville Metro Police are promising tight restrictions this year, but they aren't stopping the cruising, as WHS 11 Night Team's Taylor Woods found out tonight. Taylor?
Well, Doug, no stopping signs were put up earlier this week to prevent traffic jams. And people I spoke to today say this is a tradition they look forward to every year, but they feel like it's being taken away.
Everybody out riding, cruising, people just walking.
Hundreds of people getting ready to showcase their cars on Broadway. A showcase night for West Louisville.
Bumper to bumper cars, a lot of people. Like you couldn't even get through the cars, they were so tight together.
Derby cruising was a tradition every year during the 80s and early 2000s on Broadway. The signs are up, no stopping, just some of the restrictions for Metro Police for Saturday night after the Derby.
There will be no tolerance for blocking of traffic, whether it be from cruising or whether it be from illegal street racing or drifting.
Cruising was much bigger. Some folks told us they feel like a big family reunion has been taken away.
They just automatically assume we're going to mess up. So just cut it off. And that's not fair to our generation. That's not fair to the new generation.
Although the gathering isn't as large as it used to be, some people still sell their food to make money.
Being able to spend money in the neighborhood and being able to connect with the community.
Ja'Cory Arthur is a Metro Council member whose district covers the cruising zone.
The most lucrative as well when we talk about the economy, and excluding black people from that is really the equivalent to excluding black people from earning wages and earning wealth.
Some can even remember the days when their families sold their best products.
They would sell tickets and raffle off TVs, DVD players in our front yard.
Restrictions in place, West Louisville residents say perfect weather is perfect for cruising.
We're going to make a way. It may not be as big as it used to be, but we're going to make a way.
And those West Louisville residents are remaining hopeful for a larger turnout to come back one day. In studio, Taylor Woods for the WHAS 11 Night Team on your side.